Welcome to the LifeHack Show. Thank you so much for joining us today. LifeHack was created to help all of us navigate this thing called adulting and hopefully ease some of the discomfort and unknowing that comes with entering adulthood. Today we're going to discuss what may be preventing us from achieving our goals and some practical solutions to getting over those things. Please note, there are several things that can prevent us from achieving our goal. I just want to present to you some of the more common ones. The first one we're going to talk about is the lack of clarity. If you don't have a clear idea of what you want to achieve, it can be very difficult to take the necessary steps to kind of get there. In order to combat this, you want to clarify your goals by breaking them down into specific, measurable, and achievable objectives. Use visualization techniques to kind of picture yourself actually achieving that goal. You want to almost meditate on what it will feel like for you to get there. Another common reason that we're not reaching our goals is a lack of motivation. If you don't have the drive or the desire to achieve your goal, you may struggle to kind of stay focused and take action. So you want to find ways to stay motivated, such as setting rewards for achieving certain milestones, or maybe seeking support from friends or family, or finding inspiration from other successful people. But whatever you do, you want to make sure that you have a built-in system to motivate you to keep going. A third reason you might not be reaching that goal is procrastination. Delaying action or putting off tasks can prevent you from making progress towards the goal, as we know. So you want to combat this by breaking down your goals into smaller tasks and set deadlines for each one. Use tools like time management techniques, calendars, or apps to kind of track your progress, and make sure that you have a very annoying sound that goes off when that alarm has actually come to fruition. Sometimes just hearing that alarm will trigger your brain to say, hey, we need to execute on this. So try to use sound as a way to keep you on task for things that you have been procrastinating on. Another reason might be fear of failure. If you're afraid of failing, you actually may be very hesitant to take a risk or to try new things that could help you achieve your goals. To combat this issue, you want to reframe your mindset by viewing failure as an opportunity to learn and grow. Seek support from a coach or a mentor to help you navigate these fears of failing. And after all, failure is an indication that you actually did something. If you weren't doing anything, you wouldn't be failing. So if you reframe the way that you're thinking about failure, it'll definitely help you not fear it as much. Another reason we may not be reaching our goals is negative self-talk. Negative thoughts and beliefs can sabotage your efforts and make it very difficult for you to stay motivated. I want you to challenge negative thoughts and replace them with positive affirmations. Seek support from close friends or family members to help you stay positive. And if you're going to do the affirmation work, you also want to make sure that you're doing that in front of the mirror and that you are stating prompts, whether it's a statement or a question that is aligned with your success or with your goal and what it looks like to be successful in that goal. If you have to, you can do these affirmations multiple times a day, but you definitely want to make sure you're doing them at least in the morning and right before you go to bed. Another issue could be lack of support. If you don't have a supportive network of friends and family or colleagues even, it can be difficult for you to stay on track and overcome obstacles. Try to build a support network of friends, family, or colleagues, or maybe it's a therapist, maybe it is a coach, maybe it's someone that you can pay to keep you on task, because they can provide that encouragement and that kind of accountability piece that we need a lot of the time for us to keep going. Look for that if you don't have that built in, and you may have to just hire that out, and that's okay. Finally, you just might not be reaching your goals because of external factors. Sometimes external factors such as economic conditions, family obligations, or just unexpected stuff can make it very difficult for you to achieve your goals. In these times, I want you to identify and address what external factors that might come up or that might be present to hinder your progress, such as a financial loss or a personal issue, or if you have kids, if they have a recital that you know about in advance, try to plan for those things. And again, if you need help, seek support of a professional or a support group, or you might even could use an app to plan your life and to kind of schedule it out. You really want to try to be proactive when you're trying to buffer against these unexpected things. Now, if your tire goes out, or your car won't start, and that's why you can't get to the gym, you really can't plan for that unless you just know that you have some work you need to do on your car. But if that's not the case and these things just happen to you, then that's when you want to recalibrate. You want to see if it's still feasible for you to take the action, whatever that action was that's going to move you closer to the goal, and then you'll still do it. You just might have to do it at a later time, and that is okay. Please remember that getting over the things that prevent us from achieving our goals, it really requires you to be proactive. You really have to write down the goal, clarify the goal, write down your motivation factors, write down your checkpoints, write down your timeline, and then write down what might throw you off of your schedule and everything that you've projected. Once you have indicated those things, you want to also write down your support network. Who can you call on? What can you pull on? And those things and those people might not even be people that you actually talk to. It could be somebody that you are witnessing on social media. Maybe you are part of a group that's trying to accomplish the same goal. Check in. Use the tools that are available to you so that you can continue to have that motivation to keep going. I hope this helped. I love you, and I will talk to you later. Have a good one. Welcome to the Life Hack Show. Thank you so much for